can't be but a soul. Fast life, no lows, highs we chose. Now we can't let them know, let them know. We don't stop now, we don't fold. For a night, yeah, we don't go. Into the sky, let them know. We run the world, we run the show. I feel alive right now, it's mine, it's time to let it shine. No more disguise, I paid the price, I'm going overdrive. Fire in my eyes, I cut my ties, no time to compromise. Through my desires, I'm just molding into my desire.
And welcome everybody, all of our Regent Royals fans. My name is Andrew Summers, joined here in the studio by the one and only Cade Vanderslice, here for the Regent University men's basketball game against Gallaudet University out of Washington, D.C. Big matchup today, Cade. Just talk a little bit about what your expectations for the game are. Regent Royals played 3 games this season so far. Of course, we got Christian Brown averaging 31 minutes a game, 20 points per game, followed by his brothers averaging 22 minutes a game. Very efficient, 12 points per game. Talk six rebounds for Antoine Brown. Talk a little bit about just your expectations for today.
Oh, it's going to be a win.
Amen.
It's going to be a win, I'm telling you. Gallaudet loves to run the 2-3. They're without their leading scorer today, Valencia, who's averaging 22. So they got to find other ways to get points, and I don't think they can get enough against Regent.
I agree.
I want Regent to play fast, be out in the open, because once you get set into that 2-3, it's a lot harder to get going against the base defense.
Right.
So we run off rebounds, run in transition, and lead the fast break game. Again, can't turn the ball over. Most important thing. Live ball turnovers.
Right.
They killed the women's team last night. So we'll see. I'm calling a 82-68 Regent Royals win.
Okay, I like that call. Cade. I think about last year. This is the first home game that the Regent Royals have played this year. We think about last year. There were some real difficult struggles that the Regent Royals faced. Members of the team, players were sick or injured for most of the year. But they've picked up a lot of good guys this offseason, a lot of new incoming freshmen that are here just to build the program. We look at a guy like Brendan Goods, who's a returner, 10.7, almost 11 points per game. Led the team in assists.
Almost 57% too.
Right, led the team in assists last year. Dorian Tima, who's had a great outing last game, and he's at 7 points per game. So, you look at the spread of points, and there's just, it's very clear that they have guys that are able to get buckets when they need to, against these high-level opponents they face this year.
Yeah.
So, hopefully we're able to get their first home win today. I'm excited just to see what happens. I
already called the score, so
did.
that is going to be the final score.
You're right.
100%.
I
don't remember what I said, but
82-68.
Okay, we need to write that down. I'm going to forget that, but
we do.
I think they're going to hit 16 threes.
Right.
Yeah, they haven't been shooting great from 3, only 26%. But overall, 43% from the field is very good.
Right.
So maybe against a 2-3 zone, you're going to have open looks at the 3-point line. They might not be great open looks, but it's important to swing the ball, keep the ball moving.
Right.
And, dribble drive, all those sort of things, and kind of get that zone to collapse and get open for a 3.
Right. Yeah, speaking of, trying to get the zone to collapse on the offensive side, Gallaudet, they've been running the 2-3 this season, will likely come out in the 2-3 against the Regent Royals. And we saw, even in the women's game last night, we saw the 2-3 being put to good use on both sides of the ball. You played basketball, I played basketball. What are the keys to breaking down a 2-3 defense and getting to the high efficient shots? What are the keys to that?
Well, ball movement. Against any defense, it's ball movement. No man can move as fast as the ball. It's important. You need cutters, even potential screens up top just to free guys. Well, ball movement, it's as simple as that. You move the ball, good things happen, and keep swinging the ball. Some people don't like to swing the rock, Michael Porter Jr. But when you swing the ball, good things happen, because a good look from one guy turned into a great look for the next guy.
Yes, amen. Yeah, so we will be back in just a few minutes, right? Getting ready for this game. We got about 10 minutes left. We'll be right back. And we are back, Regent Royal fans, here just a couple minutes away from the start of this first home game for the Regent Royals. Men's basketball team, Cade, we talk a lot about the 2-3 defense. Just describe what that is. We see sometimes people run 3-2s, box and 1, 1-3-1. Just explain, just because 2-3 defense, other than man, is, I would say, arguably the most common defense many people see in the basketball world today. Explain what a 2-3 defense is.
Yeah, so essentially a 2-3 defense is what it says. You have two guards up top around the free throw line, depending on how the coach wants to run it, maybe free throw line extended. Then you have three guys. You have the big man in the middle of the paint near the restricted arc, and the two forwards on the block. So essentially, when a guy comes in your zone, when the ball comes in your zone, you're going to the ball, right? You have set zones. You can't get too far out of your zone, leaves cutting lanes, ability for ball movement, all those type of things.
Right.
And sometimes they want to trap in the corners. Like in my high school, we wanted to trap the corners, and we did it pretty well. But so that's basically 2-3, just a zone. You also have box and 1. We may see that tonight where potentially everyone is in a zone, maybe a 2-2, and then their best defender is guarding the best player on offense.
Right.
It's very popular in the NBA. We saw that with the Raptors in 2019, Kawhi would run that or they'd
Right.
run it against him. So just simple, basic defense stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Kate. Thank you for that great explanation there. We broadcasters, we don't know too much about volleyball. We're trying to polish up on our knowledge.
Yeah, I think we have.
I
We
will
did
say our ball IQ is got to be pretty high. I mean,
yeah, you would say.
Right, both
I
of
was
us play
saying
basketball
this, yeah.
our whole lives. Just eat, sleep, breathe the game.
Yeah, I scored like 15 points in varsity. You had almost 1,000, so
Yep.
not that far off. I was very good at being on the bench and clapping for my teammates.
Right.
My hands were sore at the end of games from clapping so hard when we were winning. And I got in against the bad team.
Right.
So
right.
I hit an and 1-3.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, that's really all that matters. Now
Yes.
let's get Andrew. What's the starting lineup for the Royals here?
Starting lineup here. Christian Brown, as always, 6'1" guard, sophomore out of Chesapeake, Virginia. Moving down, we got number 10, Brendan Goods, point guard. Stands 5'10". He's a senior out of Melbourne, Florida. Chase Mullen, number 12, guard. 6'8", listed on the website. Freshman out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. A little hometown hero there. Antoine Brown, of course, joined there by his brother Christian Brown. 6-foot junior out of Chesapeake, Virginia. And the forward transfer, 6'4", junior out of Frederick, Maryland, Dorian Tima.
Yeah, there we go.
Number 34. So, just a great lineup. This is the same lineup they ran with last game. The head coach, as always, our athletic director, Michael Allen. This is his second season coaching. Joined by the associate head coach, Barry Hollenbeck, and the assistant coach, Tyler Lodge. Just very excited for this game. Very excited in a couple years, though, to have our own athletic facility.
Yeah, that's great. Now I'm going to announce the Gallaudet starters.
Okay, there you go.
Bruce Brewer, the senior guard out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. New Mexico, great state. Everyone knows that. Brandon Washington, the sophomore guard from Alabama. We have number 12, Alex Orton, sophomore guard forward from Norway, Michigan. And 21, Wyatt Carlson, sophomore forward from Hubertus, Wisconsin, I believe. Head coached by Seco White in his first seasons, with too many assistant coaches for me to name, and student assistants and support staff. I'm sure they do a great job. I don't feel like announcing all of them.
Yes, there is a lot there.
Yeah, Gallaudet out of Washington, D.C., and we're about ready here for the national anthem, the opening prayer, Andrew.
Yes. And we are back here, ready to get this game started.
I'm excited, Andrew.
Yes, me too.
On the edge of my seat here. These
Get
comfortable
ready.
chairs.
Yes, they are nice.
They're pretty nice chairs.
Yes, I'd say this is definitely better than what we had up in the volleyball studio. We had to stand those whole games or sit on metal.
Metal stools.
Yeah,
Yeah, not a
metal
lot of
stools.
back support there. Not a lot of back support. But, you know, that's okay. And, you know, as I sat on a lot of benches in my career, this is almost up there, but I think I'm sinking too deep into it. It's almost like a recliner. I'm getting too relaxed back here.
Okay.
I think it's
Jump
too
ball
relaxing.
here. We got Chase Mullen and looks like Wyatt Carlson for the jump. Chase Mullen, clear height advantage there. Mullen wins the tip to Brendan Goods. Brendan Goods picked up Christian Brown for 3. Good if it goes, won't go. Antoine Brown, rebound, and the bucket.
Yeah, you see Gallaudet come in that zone early. They got an open look, didn't capitalize, but nice rebound there by Antoine Brown down low. It's important to get extra possessions, Andrew.
Yes. That tipped pass there by Antoine Brown. Over to the wing. Goods defending. Mullen. Tima drives in. And what a great defensive possession there.
Nice spin there.
Yep, right to
Solid
Brendan
move,
Goods.
50-cent finish.
Pushes it up. Tima. Mullen on the floor. And looks like a jump ball. Hey, we talked a lot about jump balls yesterday.
We did.
You know, specifically in women's basketball.
Well,
that happens much more than you see in men's games, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would say. But we already got one in the first minute here.
Yes. A lot of squeaking going on in the court here.
Do you like the squeaking sound?
I'm not a big fan of that.
Hey, it's okay.
Yes.
You know what I don't like?
What?
The wave in baseball.
I agree. Not a fan of the wave. Gallaudet here on the outside of the three-point line. Haven't penetrated once yet, and they're inside the free throw line there. Working a lot of inside out here, Cade. Gallaudet looks to the wing there. Tipped pass there. One car drives in, back to the wing for 3, and won't go. Rebound, Gallaudet up in the air, and
Nice
Antoine
defensive
Brown
possession there by
secures the
Regent.
rebound.
Great defensive possession there by Regent.
Brown.
In this zone, see?
Yes. Tima on the wing, Brown in the middle, flashes up top, back to Goods, into the middle to Tima, and blocked out of bounds.
But Andrew, that's exactly how you want to beat a zone.
Yep.
Nice cut there by Tima. He was able to take him one-on-one, but nice recovery there by the Gallaudet defender.
And that's a great post move down low.
Yeah,
Spin
and
off the
that's
back,
how you want to beat
Right.
a zone. Get the ball in the middle and move the ball.
Christian Brown, and looks like we had a technical issue.
Shot clock. Shot clock being set to 10 here as it was at 20.
Now it's at 20 now. It's got to go back to 10.
I just think the wave is just dumb. Back to that wave point.
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
It's
now it's at
just-
30. Now it's at 10. All right, here we go. I agree. The wave in baseball is stupid.
Well, it always
Don't
happens
make
in
me
the
get
8th
out of my
inning.
seat, man.
Yeah, it always happens in the 8th inning.
All right. Oh, that's a lob. Oh, that would have been beautiful, Cade.
That would have been.
Definitely would have had a poster there. Antoine Brown, great defensive possession. Gallaudet back up, blocked by Tima. Over to the top. Great spin move there. And for the bucket. Score is now tied 2-2.
Nice finish there by Carlson.
Yes. Wyatt Carlson's been the only thing able to get the Gallaudet going. Antoine Brown for 3.
Beautiful shot there,
The
Andrew.
Brown brothers, they just know they can shoot.
Yeah, the Brown brothers have been a great connection here early in the season for Regent.
Yes. Carlson picked up by Mullen. Brown drives in, back out to Goods. Goods, the 3, no good. No good.
Goods no
was
good.
no good.
Would have been better if Goods was good there.
Yes, I agree. It looks like Royals are running a man defense here, Cade.
A lot of picks and off-ball
Yes.
movement by Gallaudet.
And they're defending well here, getting very deep into the shot clock on each possession. And they can't get anything to go inside. This Regent Royals defense is just picking up. shot.
And the shot clock violation. How about that? Another great defensive possession. They couldn't get the shot off. Earlier we saw a deep three late in the shot clock.
Yes.
Gallaudet's not able to get any dribble drive penetration. Regent's doing a good job defending those screens and not allowing any inside passes.
Right. That's 30 seconds of just solid defense there. Antoine Brown.
Press here.
Yep, they're getting pressed here. Brendan Goods breaks the press. Down low to Tima. And Antoine Brown for the layup.
Beautiful press beater there. Yes. Beautiful.
It's like maybe that pass was intended for Mullen. Could have seen a great dunk there off the weak side.
Well, Goods did a great job of not getting trapped right there because that's where they want to trap as soon as you come across half court and use half court as kind of a boundary line.
Right. Oh, that's a tough layup.
Nice finish there from Ortman. Great defense from Tema.
Seeing a lot of defense there. Antoine Brown won't go. Mullen. Brown rebound. And
nice
the layup is good. I think there could have been a foul call there, Kate.
Could have been. Used the glass too. I was always taught the glass is like a hand that helps you put the ball in. Right. And there it was.
Who taught you that? The great Patrick Vanderslice?
He was one of them, yes.
Yep. Gallaudet here. Already 15 seconds into the shot clock. Antoine Brown defending on ball. Christian Brown screen. Gallaudet driving in. Going at Mullen. Won't go. Great defense here. Spectacular defense. Oh, Christian Brown to Tima. Out to Antoine Brown. I thought he was going to pull that three.
Had a nice look, but they get set back into their offense.
Goods to Mullen up at the top. It's like he'll take the screen. Christian Brown for three and won't go.
Not really the look you want there. Late.
Oh,
kind of late in the shot clock.
Oh.
Yeah, Andrew, not really the look there. A little stagnant there. You got to get the ball moving against this zone. As we go into media timeout, we will be right back after this.
We are back after that short media timeout, Cade. Just a couple minutes, 5 minutes in. About 25% of the quarter through. Regent Royals up 9-4. What are you seeing?
Well, I'm seeing very great defense. Gallaudet has not been able to get anything in the paint and not get good looks from three. Right. And Regent's been able to run a couple times in transition, and they beat the break. Goods beat the break very well and getting down to Tima and the pass down low.
Goods defending Bruce Brewer Jr. here. Gallaudet. Some great on-ball defense.
And just nothing going out top for Gallaudet, Andrew.
Right. Luke Florio here is checked in. And on Mullen, won't go.
Nice
Great
rebound.
defense there. And a great layup by Antoine Brown off the assist from Christian Brown, his brother.
Brown to Brown there.
Yep.
Yeah, see, running in transition is very important.
Right.
Off that rebound, they just got going before the defense could get set.
Right. Looks like the Regent Royals will go for a new look here. Got Darcy Manega.
Nice block.
In for Dorian Team at the forward spot. Christian Brown cross. And an excellent, and the layup just missed. Hung on the rim a little bit too long. Gallaudet pushing it in transition.
Good transition
corner,
defense.
Up to the wing. That'll be good if it goes, and it does.
Nice shot. Nice look there. They're running in transition. Florio nails the three.
Yep. Brown to Goods. Goods surveying the floor here. Chris Brown up to Mullen. Sorry, Joshua Hanna, excuse me. And Goods not able to secure the rebound there. Gallaudet looks to slow it down just a little bit.
Yeah, getting into their sets here, Andrew.
And this is how they're going to control the game. Already halfway through the shot clock here. Out to the wing three. And won't go. Darcy Manega with the rebound. Pushes it up to Antoine Brown in the corner for three. And it won't go. Man, that's the third or fourth shot that Regent has had that's just looks like it's half in, half out.
Yeah, it was a good transition run. Nice contest there by Washington on that.
Washington.
By Brandon from Gallaudet. It was a nice contest.
It was a good contest.
You know, transition threes necessarily, Andrew, you only really want to take them if you're super open because you'd like to get to the basket when you have numbers.
Right.
But if you feel confident in that, it was a good look for Brown.
Right. Gallaudet will inbound to the corner. Brandon Washington kicks it back up to Kyle Florio. Florio drives. Out to the wing.
Nice recovery.
Wing three. Won't go. Off the backboard. Secured by Ichi Lane.
Yeah, another shot late in the shot clock there.
And Christian Brown three. First of his game.
Yeah, that's a great look. Wide open.
Yes.
Running in transition there.
Ichi Lane just picking up half court here. Great defense there. And the layup is good.
Andrew, that was kind of the first decent look I felt they've had in a couple possessions Gallaudet has.
Won't fall.
You can't fall in love with the three here, Andrew. You got to keep that ball moving.
Right.
Get into high post. Get in the post to beat this zone.
And three for Gallaudet. Good.
Sargent.
Yes.
Sargent hit that one.
Yes, he did. Regent only up 12-14 here. We're just about halfway through this half. Christian Brown kicks it up to Amani Langley. Langley over to Hanna. Down to Ichi Lane for three. And it'll go.
Corner, man.
Great corner three for Lane.
Corner shot, the shortest three-point distance, Andrew.
Yes.
And Ichi Lane nails it.
Yes. Gallaudet. Looks like they lost the ball there. They'll drive inside. Lane playing great defense there.
Nice cut.
Backdoor cut. Won't go. Langley with the rebound. Out to Ichi Lane. Looks like they'll swing it over to Brown. He drives. Over to Hanna. Hanna with the post hook. Won't go. And
over the back, I believe.
Yes. Looks like Christian Brown will pick up his second personal foul of the half, which will put him on the bench for just a few minutes.
And the under 12 media timeout. We'll be right back on the Regent Sports Network. Welcome back to On the Site of Gateway Christian. On the site of Gateway Christian, as we have Gallaudet trailing the Regent Royals by 5, 17-12. As we just had the under 12 media timeout. Here, Andrew.
Yeah, we have Chase Mullen leading the pack, tied in points with Dorian Thiem and Christian Brown, each at 5, followed by Brennan Goods and Antoine Brown, each with 4. Or sorry, that's the plus or minus. I apologize for that. Gallaudet bringing the ball up the floor here. Clark.
Oh.
Fell on the floor there. Ball is loose. Back up. Gallaudet settles it. And that's a deep 3 for Gallaudet. Won't go.
Not a good shot. Too much time left in the shot clock to take that one, Andrew.
Clark.
See this zone, a little spaced out. I saw him in Wawa today.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I said what's up to him.
And won't go. The bank 3 is no good. Bank is not open today. Clark finds the ball.
Yeah, Andrew, I think the most important stat from that, as we have the stats here from the under 12 Regent, shooting 41% and 33% from 3, 3 of 9 from 3. Wow, Gallaudet is shooting 33% on the game.
Right.
Just 5 of 15.
Right.
It's huge.
High percentage looks.
Regent has led this whole entire game here.
Yes. Regent up by 5. Gallaudet with the inbound. Out to the wing. That's where they scored the 3 last time. Looks like Regent's made some good adjustments here.
High pick and roll.
Yep. Gallaudet drives in to the corner for 3. And that's good.
Yeah, little dribble drive penetration.
Yes.
Sucked in the defense. Was able
Lane.
to cash the 3.
Over to Clark. Clark back to Lane. Feeling the pressure on the top. Langley, no look pass. Clark 3. Bang.
Bang. Nothing but net there. Good job of beating the zone there, getting a really good look for Clark.
Yes.
Regent's all-time leading scorer.
Yes, he is. Done a lot for the program, given a lot over these past couple years, Cade.
Yes, he has.
Gallaudet using the post moves down low. Langley brings the ball up there. Back to Clark. Clark to Langley. That's a good ball movement up top.
Yeah, Gallaudet's coming out a little bit too far, in my opinion, on the 2-3 zone. And I believe a kicked ball called.
Yes, I think so.
There's a kickball violation there.
Yep.
20 seconds on the shot clock for Regent.
We'll reset the shot clock there. Langley will inbound it. Looks like to Clark.
Good call there.
Thank you.
Good call there.
Clark directs traffic. Back over to Lane. Lane drives in. Oh, over to Clark for the driving. And
nice cut there by Clark, and a great find by Lane.
yes. That'll send Clark to the free throw line for his first trip.
Yeah, Andrew, it's important to remember, you know, as a defense, no matter what you're playing, man, zone, whatever, you can't give up baseline. As we see there, it allows for an easy cut from Clark and leads to 2 free throws.
Right. Clark, first free throw, no good. It's okay, because he's got another one. Make up for it here.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, you want to hit about 75% of your free throws.
Right.
It's impossible to do that now.
Yes.
Maybe he gets fouled later in the game and he, hits a couple.
There it is.
Well, he's on pace to get to that 75%.
Yes, he is.
Regent coming out in a trap.
Yes. Great press there by the Regent Royals right out of the free throw. Gallaudet wide open for the wing 3. Won't go. Tima secures the rebound. He brings it up. Langley over to Lane. Lane looks for Clark. Clark to Langley for the three. Won't go. Tima just great at getting offensive
Coming
rebounds.
out of nowhere there.
The layup to go.
Flew in there like Superman, Andrew.
Yes, he did. And that is what we've seen out of Tima all of these games this year. Gallaudet inside out offense there. The three won't go. Gallaudet an offensive rebound and a block.
Block call,
It's maybe a little bit like a charge. What do you think, Cade?
Potentially he may have been in the restricted arc.
Yes.
It's hard to tell from our angle. I think it's important, Regent coming on this press after the media timeout. I think the faster the pace of play, the better for the Regent Royals.
Right.
And not to have to worry about fighting that zone. They're able to run in transition, get good looks.
Right.
And get them just out of position enough to maybe get to the basket or get an open three.
Right. Regent Royals up 6 now. Loose ball there. It was tipped.
Tipped by Lane.
Gallaudet driving in, steps back for the three. Won't go. Garen Clark steal. Should be an easy layup, and it is.
Yeah, nice defense. Good switching there by Lane and Clark. And Clark, hands always active in the passing lane.
Yes. Gallaudet looking to get that open three once again. It's to be a foul.
Reach and foul on the floor there.
And that foul will go on Chase Mullen. Chase Mullen, who stands at 6'8".
Almost 6'7".
Almost 6'7". The tallest player, tied with Darcy Manega.
I'm getting eyed by Maddie Tyree after my 6'7" joke, so thank you, Maddie. And that is the under 8 media timeout.
Yes, and we'll be right back.
We will be right back. As we are back at Gatorade Question after that media timeout, Regent leads 25-17 over Gallaudet. That media timeout was sponsored by Regent Intramurals. Thank you, Regent Intramural, for sponsoring that.
Yes. Thank you, Regent Intramurals.
And rest in peace, Intramural Sports Board.
Yes.
Maddie Tyree killed it.
Maddie Tyree, the former vice president of the Intramural Sports Board.
Nope.
Just our quality assurance expert over here. Gallaudet inbound here to the corner, back up top. It's a risky pass to make there, and stolen by Tima.
Interceptor.
Oh,
a lot of contact.
Offensive board. That's 2 offensive boards for him, and it's possession.
He just took it himself.
Yes.
Coast to coast there.
Tima, just great offensive rebounding skills there. And Gallaudet found their way inside.
Yeah, Tima tried to come over that screen hard, out of position.
Yes.
Allowed for Washington to get in there.
Goods looking to break down his defender. Gets into the middle. Clark over to Brown. Brown back to Clark for the 3. Won't go. Goods with the rebound. Back up to Clark. And reset their offense here. Clark to Brown. What was the call there, sir?
Foul on Gallaudet. I believe he got handsy.
I think so. Can we decline the penalty, Cade?
I don't think so because we didn't get a touchdown on that play.
Right. He did make the shot there, so. Brown will inbound. Over to Mullen. Brown to Goods. Goods, who's been a real facilitator for the Regent Royals this year and last year. Antoine Brown to Clark on the side.
Nice ball movement here.
Back up to Brown for the layup, and it'll go.
Yeah, great ball movement there by the Royals. Able to get Brown with a full head of steam going to the lane.
Gallaudet nearly lost the ball there. Brown defending. Spin move into the lane. And
one.
And one. Looks like the foul will go on Antoine Brown.
Yeah, nice take there by Ortman. And the great finish with a nice little touch off back rim.
Yes. And the free throw is good. Tima checks back in for Brown after that foul. Quick foul after Brown checked in. On the floor is number 13, Darren Clark. Number 10, Brendan Goods. Number 1, Christian Brown. Number 12, Chase Mullen. Joined there by number 34, Dorian Tima. Who's been just excellent in this game. Christian Brown drives in. Up to Mullen for the layup.
Oh, beautiful take and beautiful pass. That quick pass right in there allows for the and one.
Yes. Foul is going to be in number 20, Gallaudet.
Great dribble drive penetration. Yeah. Andrew, everyone knows what I'm talking about. And getting in there, allowing for the and one.
Yes.
Tongue twister there.
Yeah, it was. It was a tongue twister.
A lot going on here, you know. It's a fast game.
Mullen, rebounds won't go. Nearly got that offensive rebound.
He did. It's like Regent has gone to some form of zone.
Yes. Looks like to save some gas before the second half begins.
And just switch it up and give him a different look.
Wing 3. Number 10, Brendan Goods, the guard rebounding. Pushing it up the floor. Over to Christian Brown for 3.
Ooh. Nice, great look, great pass. Yeah, I think Regent going to the zone here, Andrew, trying to switch it up a little bit. Gallaudet has not shot well from 3, maybe to force them to take some.
Yeah, that was just a great 3 there. Gallaudet. And blocked by Mullen. What a great block. And the layup.
Yeah, just out of position at that block. Almost looked like us in rec when we think we have a steal.
Yes, that is true. Christian Brown surveying his options here. Goods on the inside to Clark. Clark makes a quick move and blocked, but manages to get the foul.
Yeah, it looks like Gallaudet, they're in a little bit of a matchup zone. Someone comes into my zone. I pick him up as we saw, I think Ortman pick up Clark there.
Hey, here's his chance to go 75%.
That is, yeah, he could do, yeah, you're right.
Go 2 for 2 here.
It's a good number, you know. It's what, a C?
There it is.
Is that just a straight C? That's not a C plus, is it?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought, just straight C. Not a C minus, just a C.
Just a C.
Just a C. But C's get degrees.
Yep, that is true.
Some wise man once said, I mean, Cade Vanderslice said it, so we can say that. I'm the wise man.
Oh, yeah, you're a man, that's for sure.
Well, I definitely am, and there's a 75%.
Yeah, Clark, there he is. He makes the 75% mark there for this free throw percentage this game. Clark picks up Gallaudet, moving the ball around here. Florio, sorry, picked up by Goods. Oh, looks like they tried to steal that ball there. And a block by Mullen. Oh, and they were able to get it back. The offensive rebound.
Nice blocking to keep control of the ball, get his own rebound.
Over to Goods. Goods drives, makes a move on his defender. Tima goes back up and won't go. Tima with the rebound again. Clark manages to grab it for the floater.
Nice floater.
I mean, that is just hustle from Dorian Tima.
Yeah, able to just keep the play alive and able to get them out of position. Clark takes advantage with a nice floater.
Right. Gallaudet working the ball around here. Over to the right side. When the post moves on Mullen, Mullen gets up there, and that's a travel. Where did he go today, Kay? Did he go to Cabo or Grand Cayman?
I think he went to France.
France.
You know? And there is the under 4 media timeout. You'll be right back on the Regent Sports Network.
And we are back, Regional Oilers fans. After that travel call, we went to the media timeout. Cade thinks that player's going to France. I said Cabo or Grand Cayman.
France, yeah, France is
quality assurance. Here, Matty Tyree thinks that he went to somewhere in Europe.
Does Russia count as Europe, or is that Asia? Or is that no, Russia? That's like Eurasia, right?
Russia's really its own thing, but yeah, you could say.
I mean, it is a big country.
It is.
I mean, you know, so I don't know. Not Russia. I wouldn't vacation there.
I definitely would not.
It's really cold.
It is.
You know, it's really cold. France seems like a nice spot. You know.
I think I'd like to go to France someday. Somewhere in Europe, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere in Europe. Maybe Norway in the summer or something.
Yeah.
Greenland.
Yeah.
Where's that at? Iceland. I don't know.
Either way, Brendan Goods brings the ball up. Just a few more minutes in this half.
Regent shooting 50% in this first half.
Tima backs down his defender. Over to Goods for 3 in the corner. And
nice.
Goods is good.
Goods is good. It's their 6th 3 of the game.
And Gallaudet won't answer. Josh Vogt is on the floor here. His three-pointer. Bang!
Oh, nice! Back-to-back threes.
Regional Royals playing some spectacular defense here. Gallaudet mid-range, and it's good.
Law start. Mid-range is the law start,
yes,
Andrew.
Yes, it is.
Still a high percentage, a nice high percentage look there.
Right. Tima inside the three-point line. Back out to Goods. Goods will make a decision here. Makes a good move on his defender. Over to the corner. Won't go.
Not the look you want there, Andrew.
No, not the look at all.
Oh, that's a travel. That one was to...
Where did he go, Cade?
Mexico City there. That's what I'm thinking.
I think so.
I think maybe even a little further, maybe to Caribbean, Jamaica. My parents went to Jamaica. They said it was nice. Of course, they didn't take me.
Yeah, you know. I think and maybe St. Martin, St. Thomas. That's where I vacationed this year.
Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, a cruise, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Andrew got married over the summer.
I did.
He got married.
Went honeymooning in St. Thomas, St. Martin.
Yeah, I bet it was really nice.
It was. It was good. Speaking of Goods, Brendan Goods bringing the ball up here. Over to Vogt. His last attempt there, good. Over to the corner for Tima. Tima backs down his defender. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Mouse in the house, Andrew.
Yes, mouse in the house. Dorian Tima just too strong for this Gallaudet defense. And a turnover for Gallaudet.
Orioles got lucky there with that one.
Yes, they did. Like there was a wide open three. A minute 40 left here in the first half for the Regent Royals. Back cut there. Gallaudet inside. And a foul called.
Sorry.
That foul called on Joshua Vogt.
And you're already
nobody on the inside to get this offensive rebound.
Already 8 assists here for the Royals in this first half.
Who's leading the pack, Cade?
Christian Brown
Yes, he
with
is.
3.
Gallaudet
And his
makes
brother leading the game in scoring with 11. Antoine Brown, Christian Brown.
Goods directing the traffic here. Screen from Delane. Gets Christian Brown open in the corner. Goods won't go. Fast break opportunity for Gallaudet.
Oh,
my Goods!
Nice block there, Andrew. Great hustle to get back
Yes.
by Goods. And the rejection. Bring it back when it grows up.
Yes. Vogt rebound off the top of the backboard there. Christian Brown fights his way through traffic. In for the layup. No good. Gets the foul call.
He is down in some pain.
Christian Brown slow to get up here. Manages to wake up here.
Yeah, I've had some of those, Andrew, where you just hit the floor and you feel like you're dying.
Yes.
I went up for a layup on my only start, or my senior. I started senior day, okay? And I'm driving in the lane. I think this guy was 6'8", 6'9". And he hit me. I flipped and landed straight on my butt, and my butt hurt for the next week. I missed the first free throw because I was just kind of just out of it, but
Yeah.
I nailed the second, nothing but net.
Hey,
so
that's all that matters.
And we won by 1, and I had 1 point in the game.
Hey, you never know what could happen there.
Yeah.
Brown won't make his first free throw.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Brown, his second free throw. And won't go again. Tima fighting for the rebound there, and it
stay with the
stays
Royals.
white. Stays the Regent Royals ball. Missed some miscommunication there. Never mind.
I thought it was Royals ball there.
That's what I thought too.
I didn't think Tima got a hand on it.
Nope.
Less than a minute and a half.
Pushes the ball up. Faces some pressure there on the top. Vogt backs off. Gallaudet for 3. And that'll
shooter's
go.
touch there.
Yep. Fall right in. Here we go.
Sargent drilling the 3.
See if they can get a classic 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, the classic.
Vogt for 3. Won't go. That's a great shot there. Especially for that 2-for-1 deal they'd like. And in and out.
Shot clock turned off here, Andrew.
Yes, Regent
Take your
Royals.
time here. Try to get the last shot.
Yep, they will get the last shot here. Over to Lane. Carmelo Martinez there at the top of the key here. Over to Tima. Tima drives into the lane. Fights for the rebound. And the layup.
He's just too strong down there, Andrew. And that will take us to halftime, Andrew, with the Regent Royals leading 47-33 over Gallaudet.
Yep.
We'll be right back in a moment to go over the first half stats. And welcome back. We're at halftime here with about 11 minutes left until the second period as Regent leads 47-33. Little halftime stats here for you, Andrew. Let's go through some here. Well, I think the most important number to look at is shooting 19-37, 51% from the field, and 35 from three.
Yeah, and then you look over at Gallaudet. They're shooting in the first half 41% from the field, 33% from the three. They're 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's good. You gotta make your free throws.
Right. So that is just. That tells the story here. Looking into the point column here, Dorian Tima leading the. Tied for third with points in the game with Christian Brown, both at 8. Antoine Brown leading the pack here at 11. And then Darren Clark with 10 quick points off the bench. He's only had 7 minutes of play time.
Being efficient, too. 3 of 4 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
Yes.
Been able to drive and take control of that one. I think it's important, as we've seen, we talked about beating the zone early on for the Royals, and they've done that. They've been able to run in transition and done a great job with that. They're out-rebounding Gallaudet 20-16 here, which is super important with Christian Brown with 6, kind of doing it all. 8 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field and from 3.
Right.
That's important, but you got to keep the pedal going. They didn't give up any momentum there at the end of the first half, but just keep going. And you're probably not going to stay at 51% the whole entire game, but hopefully Gallaudet won't stay at 41. They've only taken 12 threes, Andrew. Gallaudet has, as opposed to Regent 17.
Right.
So not shooting too well from there, and Gallaudet hasn't had many good looks near the basket or from 3. They've taken a couple deep threes late in the shot clock, and that's a testament to Regent defense, isn't it, Andrew?
Right. Yeah, and forcing your opponent to get deep into the shot clock. That is just one of the you either want to force quick shots. Chances are they're not great, or you want to force them deep into the shot clock, make them put up a shot that really isn't ideal for any offensive scheme. Yeah. And so that's really the goal. So when you get into the 10 to 15 seconds, where it really allows players to set up their offenses, and that's where the majority of the points are being scored. So we'll come back in just a couple minutes and join you for the second half. We'll be right back. And we are back, Regent Royals, here for halftime. Joined here by senior Brielle Peltonen.
Hello.
Brielle, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. I'm excited to be here cheering on our basketball team, see them doing well, which is always nice to see our teams performing.
Yeah, women's volleyball ended their season just a week ago in California. Talk a little bit just about what that trip meant to you as a player, as a student, kind of just eclipsing your last couple games of volleyball, what that meant to you?
Yeah, it was awesome, actually. I really loved sending out my senior year that way. California was gorgeous. I did not want to come home. It was really cool kind of just to spend that time with my team because it was really unique. Not a lot of teams get to do that, and I got to send off my entire career in California. We had a really good game against Mary Washington. We almost beat them, which was really awesome. Yeah, it was just really cool just to bond with my team in that way and really just have fun with them.
Yeah. So we did have your brother up in the studio
Yes.
on your senior day. That's just what a great surprise.
Yes, it was.
They let us know just a couple days before it all happened, and I'm sure everybody that knew it's very difficult to keep that a secret, just because obviously it's just. What an excellent surprise.
Yeah, it was.
Just talk a little bit about what that meant to you to have your brother there for your senior day, who was on rotation for how long? Last 10 months?
10 months, since January, yeah.
And you didn't think he was going to be able to make it, but
No,
then he showed up. So talk a little bit about just how much that meant to you.
Yeah, it was really awesome. So my brother's been in the military since I was like a sophomore in high school. And he was able to make some of my high school games, but he hasn't been able to make any of my college games. So I was like, I remember my parents asked me like 2 weeks ago, like, hey, like, what do you really want for your senior night? And I was like, I just want my brother there, if it's possible. And they're like, oh, I don't know, Brielle, I don't think it's possible. And I was like, all right, cool, it's not possible. So I just wanted him at one of my college games. So it was really neat to have him walk out. I was not expecting it. Like at all, which is why I cried as much as I did. But no, it was just so amazing. I literally went home and I like rewatched that video like 4 or 5 times. I just showed everyone. I was like, guys, like my brother surprised me. It was really awesome. And then I got to spend time with him afterwards too, which was great. So I was truly a blessing from the Lord that I'm so grateful for.
For sure. Well, thank you, Brielle. Best of luck as a Regent Royal sending you out after you graduate. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. We'll be right back, Regent Royals. Just a couple of minutes, 4 minutes till the second half begins. We will be right back on your Royal Sports Network. we are back, Regent Royals fans. Right before the second half, Cade, talk just a little bit about what your keys are to Regent succeeding. I will say we are on pace for your prediction to come true, 82 to 68 here.
I know what I'm talking about,
yes.
Andrew. And I think the keys for the second half, a big stat that we forgot to mention is Regent. 10 points from turnovers. Gallaudet only 4. Regent only had 2 turnovers in the entire first half. Gallaudet was 7. So it's important to keep those turnover numbers down and be able to run in transition and get points off of turnovers. And 24 points in the paint from the Royals.
Right. And that's really, obviously, that's where the Regent Royals have succeeded this year.
High percentage shots in the paint.
Right. Those points in the paint there, Antoine Brown, Dorian Tima, both of them are just succeeding very well at getting the ball into the paint and finishing high at the rim.
Well, with
fouls.
how the game's moving, it's now about getting into the restricted area and getting shots that way and taking threes because those are your most high-valued shots.
Right.
Statistically speaking, it's above 50% in the NBA when you're within 5 feet of the basket.
Right.
And then guys can shoot 35 to 40% from 3, so that's why there's no mid-range anymore because it really has no value.
Right.
You take 2 steps back and you get 1 more point.
Right. I will say you got guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys like Jalen Brunson, even Joel Embiid,
Paul George
DeMar
in his
DeRozan,
prime.
Paul George in his prime. But those are I'd say the active players that really excel well at getting the ball to the mid-range.
And
finishing.
Which it's still an art. It's still an art.
Right, but you don't see guys like Carmelo Anthony or Kobe Bryant, MJ.
Kobe loved the mid-range in that high post area.
Good defense already by Tima.
You see.
Gallaudet inbound.
And I've liked the physicality here from Regent on defense
Off the gate here. 21 into the paint. Tima rose up for that block. There was no way he was getting that up.
No way.
On the ground, picked up by Clark. Quick steal there.
Another turnover chance to run here.
Over to Mullen. Clark looks over to Goods. Brown at the top of the key there. Clark drives in for the floater. Won't go. It's like a foul called on the ground there.
For the shot. Could have been continuation, Andrew. Could have been continuation.
Right. Tima inside, finishing.
Too easy. Full head of steam there from the corner wing area, and he's just too strong.
Yes. Quick first step, badge equipped.
Yes.
Cutter on the inside. Looks like what they're running is a motion offense. Chase Mullen with the rebound. Clark pushes the ball up over to the sideline. Brown floater good.
Beautiful all the way down there. Clark facilitating, getting Antoine Brown, and we got a TO on this end.
Send him to the sideline, Cade.
Now you dead timeout. We'll be back in 1 moment.
I see what you're saying, Matty. You're right. I see what you're saying. And we are back. Regent Royals. Gallaudet at the inbound. Royals up 51-33. I'm out on a 4-point swing here.
Looks like they came back in some zone there.
Corner three. Offensive rebound by Gallaudet. Back out to the wing.
It's like some full court press here.
There you go.
Regent drops back off.
Bruce Brewer Jr. bringing the ball up for Gallaudet. Brewer surveying his options here. Over to the wing. Back to Brewer. Drives inside, out to the wing. And that three is good for number 15, Luke Florio.
That's a good look there from Gallaudet. Little dribble drive penetration, kick out to the wing three.
Goods over to Tima. Over to the wing. Wide open. Mullen, no good.
That's right, one big body.
Brewer Jr. And not able to make the layup. Good. Goods pushes it up to Clark. Back over to Tima. Clark on the sideline there. Goods looks to Antoine Brown, brother of Christian Brown. Tima to the inside. Back out to Clark for the wide open three. And it goes.
Great look there, Andrew.
It's a great look.
Just enough space to get that three off and be right in rhythm.
Bruce Brewer Jr. passes it over to Luke Florio. Florio over to Wyatt Carlson. Brandon Washington drives. And it's good.
Yeah, nice take. It looked like Antoine Brown just got a little bit underneath of him as he kind of curled back in, and a nice finish there.
Can't give up the sideline, and see what happens when they give up the sideline there.
Yeah, you can't give up baseline there. A little bit too much body contact from Antoine Brown there.
Yeah.
We have a wet spot on the floor. The classic, all the sweat, people fall.
Brendan Washington. Free throw won't go. Mullen, rebound.
The press coming out of that free throw, Andrew.
It's like Imani Langley is checked in here. Doubled there. Back to Mullen and blocked. Gets the foul, though.
It clipped his hand there, Andrew.
Yep. It's the only way you can stop a guy like that down low.
Yeah, it'll be 2 shots for Mullen.
Mullen, first free throw won't go.
The Regent in the first half only 42% from the free throw line, 3 of 7. Some needs to improve here in the second half.
Yes. Should be 3 points here. That one won't go either. Tima fighting for the rebound. Doesn't want to pick up the foul. Brewer over to Washington.
Fading?
Yes. Shot looked great. Not a great shot, though. Mullen, rebound to Tima, who runs and pulls it back. Decides to set up the offense with Goods. Goods penetrates over to the wing from Mullen. Ichi Lanes checked in the game, number 0. Tima drives in. Tries to fight through the contact, unable to. And it'll stay Regent Royals ball.
3 seconds on the shot clock here, Andrew. You got to get something quick. Maybe look for a lob here off the inbound. There is no basket interference on the inbound pass.
Lane for three, and it'll go!
It's open!
Bang! Ichi Lane, as time expires, nails the three.
The bank is open, Andrew.
A lot of energy coming off that three there, Cade. Regent Royals picking it up on defense.
Be lucky or have skill? Because you think that was all skill there.
Oh, 100%.
That's 100%. He aimed it right foot to bank it right in.
Right.
An immediate timeout with Regent leading 57-38. We'll be right back after this.
And we are back, Regent Royals, for the
media timeout.
After the media timeout here.
Regent leading here with 15:50 after the under 16 media timeout.
Yes. Royals up 57-38.
And once again, they've done a good job in the second half, continuing, shooting the ball well, forcing turnovers, getting good looks in transition.
And a backdoor cut there. Regent Royals. Langley with the rebound there off the missed three from Gallaudet. Langley inside to Goods. Passes it back out. Great way to break the 2-3 defense here. Great move there.
Movement here.
And Lane for three. Won't go.
And out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, good ball movement. Looked like Lane rushed his three. And he did rush his previous three, but he banked it.
Yes.
So had a little bit more time in the shot clock there to kind of settle, but nice defense by Gallaudet.
Kind of forced the, that last 3
seconds left in the shot clock. There's not much you can do.
Right. Brewer on the outside to Washington. Blocked by Mullen. Langley.
Oh, the Euro
putting the
step.
moves on.
The Euro step, beautifully done.
Washington over to Brewer. Sargent makes a move for the mid-range. Won't go. Dorian Tima with the rebound. Tima out to Langley. Oh. The no-look pass will result in a turnover.
Yeah, good thought on the pass there. Good thought on the pass there by Langley. Just
that was
executed.
Yep.
And he had a look for three he could have taken. But hindsight's 20/20 there.
Yes. Darcy Menegas checked in for the Royals. Carmelo Martinez also, joined by Langley, Clark, and Mullen. Martinez picking up full court here, putting the pressure on him. Brewers got to make a move here. And Carmelo Martinez called for the foul.
Yeah, he held him as he was driving in the lane on the arm. Foul on the floor.
Gallaudet's moving. The ball wasn't even given to Brewer yet.
They were excited, Andrew.
Yes, they were.
Active hands there by Langley, knocking it out of bounds. 14 to shoot.
Zeke Oritz is going to be inbounding here. To Brewer up top. Calls for the screen. Moves across. Back out to the wing for Washington. And on the ground. And that'll be another shot clock violation. That is, what, the second or third?
That is the third.
Yes.
The third of the game. First here in the second half.
Right.
Just suffocating defense, physical defense.
Gallaudet not able to do anything right now.
I mean, they're just
against the Regent Royals defense.
They're just banging them in there, and they can't do anything.
Manega, wide open free throw shot.
Beautiful shot.
Over Gallaudet. Don't have an answer offensively or defensively for the Regent Royals right now. Or it's calling for the ball. Back to Brewer. Goes outside to Washington. He spins, and that'll be another turnover for the Gallaudet Bison.
Transition here.
Langley, put it on the moves.
Another Euro step from him. He draws the foul.
It's the only one. That's the only way Gallaudet's been able to stop the Regent Royals offense right now is by fouling.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said the only way that the Regent Royal or the Gallaudet Bison have been able to stop the Regent Royals is by fouling.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
That's right. Yeah, but Regent just been able to get the looks that they want in this game. And running in transition off the turnovers. They had 2 turnovers in the first half, Regent did, and capitalized with 10 points off of turnovers. And a chance for more here. You know, I think, Andrew, one of the hardest things to do in sports, obviously hitting a baseball, but I think shooting free throws.
Yep.
It's just you versus the hoop.
Yep.
You know, you, the ball, and the hoop. And there's so much pressure because, you know, you just, if the game slows down, basketball's so fast-paced, and then free throws are slow. You take your time. You want to get into your rhythm.
It's the only thing within your control, kid. It's the only
That's
shot
exactly
ever
right.
within your control. Langley will shoot his
and you
first.
just had to get a routine in there. Either 2 dribbles or 1 dribble. You know, you take a breath in.
Langley lining up for his second free throw here.
And even the greatest, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, LeBron James, is a career 70% free throw shooter.
Right.
Which is below average.
It is.
And there's been years he's shot below 65%.
Good on his second.
Regent applying a little pressure here before half court, Andrew.
Great defense here by Langley. Clark picks up Oritz. Jeremiah Davis swings it back over to Alex Ortman. Ortman putting on the moves inside. Brewer looks for his options. Unable to get it to go once again. Regent Royals push up.
Slow it. There you go. Got a 1-on-3 there.
Darren Clark drives on the inside. Unable to get that one to go. Looks like he got hit in the face. Once again, a missed layup. All these missed opportunities.
They need to slow it down here.
Yes.
A lot going on.
Yep, a lot of miscommunication here. A missed lob. Darcy Manega out to Langley. Langley's three. Won't go. And that's a push for Oritz.
And a loose ball foul there on Gallaudet, knocking Langley into the stands.
Yep, and once again, the only thing that they're able to do to stop the Regent Royals offense is by fouling.
The Regent here been dominating physically in this game, been enforcing their will in the paint.
Yes. And Gallaudet's just really had no answer for it. Up to Clark. Jackson Delane, and that shot's good.
Too easy.
Yep. Jackson Delane making good use of that wingspan.
Able to gather and get right in there.
Kyle Florio.
Nice
And blocked by Delane. So many blocks this game. Clark. Looks like he was blocked. Or it's over to Florio. Knocked out of bounds by Manega.
And that will be the under 12 media timeout with Regent leading 65-38. We will be right back after this.
And we are back, Regent Royals fans, here for the last 12 minutes of this game, which if you're a Regent Royals fan, should be pretty eventful. They've been playing pretty well this game.
Here's hoping. You got to keep the old adage, keep the foot on the pedal.
Yes. Royals just 3 points away from a 30-point lead. Should be seemingly insurmountable task for the Gallaudet Bison to get back from. Alex Ortman, no good. Manega to Langley after his rebound. Up to Manega on the top of the key here. Oh, no-look pass from Langley. Won't
nice
go.
Cut there.
Yep.
Good defense there by Gallaudet.
Yes. Ortman blocked by Delane. Ball's up in the air. Delane picks the ball up.
They got numbers.
Oh, and a little Euro step into the lane. Josh Vogt blocked. And that'll remain Regent Royals.
The biggest thing we've seen is that Regent has some size on Gallaudet, weight and height, and we've seen that with a lot of blocks down in the paint.
Right. And that is just, you think about last year where our biggest guy on the team was Antoine Brown.
Mm-hmm. It's important to have size in basketball.
Right.
Height and weight, you want you than your forwards and your centers and be able to get things. And,
right.
And we've seen Tema, when he's been able to get in the lane and force his will.
Josh Vogt over to Carmelo Martinez. Passes it around. Vogt for three. Good.
Nothing but net there, Andrew. You can hear the swish from here.
Yes. Josh Vogt. That puts him 2 for 3 on the night for 3.
Nice
Washington.
defense.
Oh, sorry. Not Washington.
Beautiful take by Sargent.
Yes.
Yeah, good defense, but better offense.
And Josh Vogt again for 3.
He's feeling it, Andrew.
Send him to the sideline.
And there's a TO, Andrew. We'll be back after this.
We are back after that timeout from Gallaudet. After a great 3, it'll put Josh Vogt for 3 for 4 on the day.
And back-to-back 3s, Andrew.
Yes.
Yeah, good looks. He's got a pure stroke.
He does. Great shot. Washington. Sends it over to Carlson. Carlson won't go. Darcy Manega is able to secure the rebound there. Hands it off to Carmelo Martinez to direct traffic.
That size showing up right there, Andrew.
Manega over to Vogt. Oh, Vogt. Oh!
And the charge called.
No, that's a subjective call, one I couldn't make because I couldn't see if his feet were planted.
It looked like his feet are set from here and he wasn't in the restricted arc, so good call there by the ref.
Yes.
And we see Vogt being aggressive after his couple 3s and taking it to the hole there.
Zeke Oritz bringing the ball up.
The shot clock not running there. Again, Regent being very physical here on defense and not fouling, Andrew, which is, it's important to be physical without fouling.
It's like some miscommunication there, some technical difficulties. Washington blocked by Manega. Called the foul, unfortunately. And what do you think, Cade? That looked clean?
Sorry, I'm itching my ear. I don't know. I think he may have got a little wrist on the wrist there, not all clean.
Number 2, McKelveen's checked in for the Regent Royals. Joined by his supporting cast, number 14, Josh Vogt, Darcy Manega at the center position. Number 24, Josh Hanna, and Carmelo Martinez. Martinez rebound. Looking to break down his defender, drives right past him. Stops on a dime and goes up for the layup.
Move.
Carmelo Martinez.
That little hesitation, Andrew, got him just enough space to get to the basket.
Making magic happen, man. Zeke Oritz.
Yeah, Regent's done a good job of keeping the ball keeping this Gallaudet from getting into the paint and swinging the ball high. Sargent.
His mid-range won't go. Washington able to make up for it down low. Martinez.
Gallaudet picking up man full court.
And it's like the shot was stifled there by Gallaudet. Sargent surveying his options. Drives in. Blocked. And another foul called on Manega.
Yeah, I think
hard to believe that's a foul call.
Yeah, I believe you're just going over the top there, and maybe instead of going straight up, he extended his arms over top of Sargent.
Sargent here. First one won't go.
Andrew, not been a lot of fouls in this game. Both teams have been playing clean, hard defense. Very physical. The refs have called a great game to this point.
Sargent lets the second one go. Rebound into Hannah. Hannah, the big man, brings it up. Martinez to Vogt. Vogt drives inside, makes contact, and
Bank
the
is open.
mid-range.
Nice fade away across the lane, Andrew.
The mid-range, good for Vogt.
He's had himself a really good game here.
Florio, locked down by Logan McKelvin. A foul down low called on Carmelo Martinez.
He just got the body a little too involved there, Andrew. And that will put Gallaudet in the bonus here, 1-1. Meaning, Andrew, just explain this, 1-1. You miss the first, it's a live ball. You make the first, you get a second.
Yep.
One of my favorite things about high school and college basketball. I wish the NBA adopted that.
I agree.
Instead of just 2 shots in the bonus.
Right.
Put more of an emphasis on making free throws.
First one won't go, which means he won't get a second. Brewers able to switch his hips very nicely there. Playing great defense on Martinez. Martinez runs him into his screen. Back out to Vogt. Vogt crosses his defender. Into Hannah. Hannah, no good on the layup.
Nice defense there by Sargent.
And Orsi Peterson, turnover there. Logan McKelvin.
And the charge called there. I thought he may have leaned Andrew before.
I agree. Tough call to make, though.
Yeah.
Charge and block, very difficult calls to make. So,
as someone who is ref 3v3 pickup, people don't do that because it's on asphalt.
Right.
But if they did, it'd be a hard call to make.
Yes. Washington down low. Martinez covering. Oof. Put a little English on that one.
Yeah, nice finish there. A little.
Yeah.
Just got an angle baseline and took it.
Darcy Manega looks over to Hannah. Hannah looks inside for Manega. Up top. Post moves. Manega good.
Point here, 7 minutes left. You're up a lot, Andrew, but you're still going to have good defensive possession. You can't give up easy buckets.
Across, nearly stolen by McKelvin. Into the inside, floater, won't go. Off the front of the rim.
Nice pass and nice cut, just not enough on it.
Great pass by Martinez to set up a Hannah layup. And a media timeout.
And we have a timeout. We'll be right back after this. Hello everyone, and back here at Gateway Christian, we have the Regent Royals up 79-46 on Gallaudet with 7 minutes left. in the game, Andrew. So Regent, has this big lead, a lot of time left. What do they do to keep this lead and win the game?
Yeah, with just 7 minutes left, you're really going to look at 20 to 25 possessions on offense left. So that alone, you want to get to the end of the shot clock. That's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You want to get to the end of the shot clock, or at least within the last 5 seconds of the shot clock. You don't want them to force you to take quick shots.
Or you don't want to be stagnant either, because if there's a good look, you should take it.
Right, absolutely.
But you got to play smart, play.
Right.
You can't give up possessions with turnovers. It's the most important thing.
Washington able to back down McKelvey.
Yeah, a little mouse in the house action there.
Yep. Clark over to the wing for Vogt.
I'd imagine Gallaudet would keep pressing, try to speed this game up.
Yep. Antoine Brown in the corner here. Delane, pump fake, drive. Josh Vogt, the senior, over to the wing. Won't go. Delane, no good on the rebound there. Darren Clark, steal
poke
on Washington.
They got numbers.
Or sorry, Sargent. Sargent slow to get up here on the defensive side. No good there. Washington secures the rebound for Gallaudet. And slow to get off that roll, or that pick, I'm sorry.
And he just went under, Andrew. Went under a deep three there.
Right. Darren Clark drives inside. Little bully ball action for Darren Clark.
Yeah, beautiful take from Clark, seeing the smaller defender on him and just taking him to town.
Sargent, mid-range.
Nice
Good.
bucket. We have a untied shoe. Yeah, Sargent getting to his spot there and fading. I believe there was a foul on Regent there.
Yes, I think so. I don't think that shot's actually going to be good.
Basket counts.
Basket is good
from the ref. So potentially a 5-point possession here with a 3. So because the foul happened after the shot was released, the points count.
Right.
And Gallaudet retains possession.
Right. Kind of crazy timing there. It was after the shot was released, but before it went in.
Yeah, I believe the officials are talking about that right now. And I believe because, yes, they are in the bonus, they get a 1-and-1 here. So very interesting. I don't know. I've seen this before in NBA sometimes where a foul occurs in that and the basket counts. But I don't know if I've ever seen free throws come right after it. And because they're in the bonus, they get the 1-and-1.
Right.
Gallaudet's one more foul away from being in the double bonus for 2 shots.
And the first one's no good. Langley secures the rebound after fighting for it. Langley drives in. A tough
what a finish there, Andrew.
What a tough finish by Langley.
Maneuvering his body all around. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's if you do it.
Yep. And he got it to go. Langley, one of the more athletic finishers on the Regent Royals team this year. Clark secures the rebound. Langley again.
Good, slow it down here.
Hoping to get to his spot. He does. And the mid-range is good. Just a step inside the three-point line for Langley.
Yeah, that little head fake and ball fake got enough space, and he drains it.
A lot of defense here for the Regent Royals.
And the turnover.
And miscommunication.
Yeah, just collapsing defense there. All collapse around Sargent. Again, Regent's been capitalizing on their turnovers all day, running in transition, a dead ball turnover here. But still opportunities to get the run your set and take some time off the clock with just a little over 4 left.
Bruce Brewer Jr. picking up Darren Clark the full length of the court there. Langley hesitates, crosses between his legs, back out to McKelvin. McKelvin, shifty guard for the layup.
And nice take with the contact.
Logan McKelvin. Quick cross and right to the bucket.
That's right. Efficient, Andrew.
Brewer over to Orsi Peterson. Spin move,
Oh.
blocked by Delane.
Bring it back when it grows up.
Back up to Bruce. Won't go. Rebound, knocked out of bounds.
And that
Gallaudet will
be,
retain possession.
That will be the under 4 media timeout with Regent with a huge lead, 87-50. We will be right back.
We are back, Regent Royals, here in the under 4 minute after the media timeout here. Just tuning in, Regent's up 87-50. It's just been a spectacular outing for the Regent Royals in their first home opener, Cade.
Yeah, it is. Good start to the home season.
Yes.
And looking to put this thing away here. Last 3 minutes and 42 seconds.
Gallaudet for 3.
And nice shot by Florio. Pure stroke, the senior guard.
Yes.
And Gallaudet here pressuring a little bit, trying to speed the
Amani.
tempo of the game here with very limited possessions left.
Yes.
Being down 24.
Delane out of bounds.
What should I get for dinner tonight, Andrew? Cookout sounds good, but
That does sound good.
Maybe Wingstop.
Wingstop does sound good. Florio for 3. It won't go. Martinez rebound. Looks to slow it down here. That's a great choice.
Yeah.
No reason to push it up quickly if you don't
No
need
point
to.
to rush it, get into your sets.
Langley lost the ball. Hannah picks it back up. Hannah to the inside for Delane. And that guy cannot be stopped
Nice
right
finish.
now.
Nice pump fake there. And strong on the finish,
Yes,
Andrew.
Gallaudet, they're just in the air. Logan McKelvin picking up ball. Orsi Peterson,
Nice
good
fade.
from the mid-range. Great fade.
Nice fade from Peterson. Curling off that screen and just being right in rhythm there.
Carmelo Martinez
Gallaudet back in that
to Hannah.
zone.
Martinez over to Langley. Langley thinks about it. And a
Nice
no-look pass to Delane. And a travel.
He may have went to Cancun there. He may have went to Cancun on that travel. That one wasn't as egregious as the other ones.
Yes,
So maybe like a Mexico City or
I think so.
Texas or something,
Yep.
you know.
Ichi Lanes check back in the game. Floria over to Davis. Davis. Back to Floria for 3. It won't go. That's a deep 3. Hannah fighting for the rebound. Can't secure it. Orsi Peterson, mid-range good again.
Another nice mid-range jumper from him. A minute 30 here, Andrew. This one's, I'm thinking this one might be over here.
Yep. Lane's just looking to close this game out. Martinez feeling the on-ball pressure here from Floria. Hannah on the wing. Ichi Lane.
Beautiful find and beautiful cut there.
Yes, good bucket off the assist from Hannah.
Regent here with over 90 points. And it picked up just where they left off in the first half.
Floria for 3. Looks good. And looks like we got some comments here telling Cade to get some Wingstop.
Yeah.
Might just have to do that.
Wingstop. I don't know what I'll get. Maybe I'll splurge a little bit and get some tenders or something.
Yes.
I like their boneless wings. They're really good.
And Hannah fighting through the contact there. Lane off the inbound. 30 seconds left to go in this game.
5 on the
Martinez
shot clock.
stolen by Floria. Looks to be a wide open. Yep, layup.
Hardest shot to make in basketball there.
Yes.
The fast break wide open layup, Andrew. For some reason.
Yes. And Xavier De Leon looks like will score the last points for Gallaudet Bison.
As Regent's going to hold it here.
Kelvin
a great
holding the
win.
ball.
A dominating performance from the.
Yes.
I mean, Gallaudet did not have a lead in this game whatsoever. Gallaudet did not have a lead whatsoever, and Regent just dominated from the opening tip to the final buzzer. Just a great win, great team performance. We saw Vogt come off the bench with a few threes. We saw the Brown brothers play great. Just good. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, just a great team win for the Regent Royals. Great for the Regent Royals. Great home opener. Excited for what the rest of the season is going to bring. We are actually going to send an ad before we decide if we're going to do a post-game interview after this.
We'll see.
We will be right back.
And welcome back. Following that dominating 91-62 win by the Regent Royals over Gallaudet, I'm Cade Vanderslice alongside Andrew Summers. We're going to go over little stats here. Regent for the game, Andrew, 55%, 38% from three. Free throws, 5 for 11, 45%. You got to work on that. Leading scorer, Darian Clark, 15 points in 16 minutes. How about Josh Vogt off the bench in 10 minutes with 13 points, 5 of 7, 3 of 5 from 3. And again, important number, only 8 turnovers and 20 points off turnovers, 50 points in the paint with 20 second chance points and 56 points off the bench. The bench almost beat Gallaudet by themselves.
Right. Yeah, and we look at, just the, like you said, 55% field goal percentage, just excellent for a team's numbers. Great numbers there. Even in college, D3, at the D3 level, 38% is good. Thank you, Valerie Martinez. Valerie Martinez in the comments section here.
The chat, our number one fan, Valerie Martinez.
Valeria Martinez.
Oh, Valerina, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it Valeria?
It's Valerie or Valeria.
We're sorry.
Valeria.
If we've said your name wrong before, Miss Valeria, we are sorry.
Yes. Is it? Awesome. Yes, thank you for the encouragement. We are just, 2 college kids hoping to get some experience from this. But back to what we were saying,
Yeah, and I think also, we'll go over Gallaudet's stats here. Sargent, he's 6 of 16 from field, had 17, 3 personal fouls. I think the biggest thing, they had 14 turnovers, only 3 steals, Andrew, and only 1 player, D. Leon, was plus in the plus-minus. So that's interesting. No technical fouls, clean game there, no flagrant fouls.
Right.
Nobody ejected, which is always great to see.
Right.
But, Regent stifled them. They, in the second half, 12 of 35 for Gallaudet, 34%, and consistent with the first half, 33% from the three-point line. So very interesting stuff. And it was a great win, great home opener. Shared the ball well. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 players in double figures, with 3 more having 8. So just good job spreading the ball around. And 21 assists.
Right.
To Gallaudet's 10. So really amazing. And it's just a great win to start the home season.
Yep. Yeah. Just very encouraging as a Royals student, as a Royals fan, that we are just, exuding excellence in our teams, specifically in the men's basketball team. It's just been a great season so far. And we're looking forward to the rest of the year. In just a few minutes, we will be right back as we interview 2 of the Regent Royals players tonight. We will be right back. How do I say your last name? Is it Tima?
Yeah, Timo.
All right, perfect. That's how we were saying it in the stream. All right, are we good? Are we live? We're live. Hi, Regent Royals, back on the stream with forward Dorian Tima Jr., transfer student. Just talk about just the physicality that you play with, and what kind of energy that kind of just brings to the squad.
Okay.
We watched you just fight for rebounds all night long. I think your total was you had 8 rebounds tonight, and just talk about what how that physicality just brings energy to your team.
Just trying to come out playing 100% every single play, trying to crash the boards, offensive, defensive. I think it makes a big impact on the team. Trying to get us like second chance points anytime I can. I think can definitely swing the game in a big way, and so I think that's really important.
Yeah, first home win that you guys have had. You guys are really building the program, and what in just a couple of years, we'll have an athletic facility. Just talk about what it means for you to have supportive fans now, before we have an athletic facility, and just how much that means to you.
It definitely means a lot. I think just seeing the crowd, like the people come out, it definitely motivates you to go a little harder, to push a little harder every single play, and I definitely don't take it for granted.
Awesome. Thank you, Dorian. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, Itchy. You guys just first home win that you guys have had this year. You guys have been on the road. Just talk about how exciting it is for you guys to finally have a home game after what was it, 4 games straight on the road. Just talk about that.
It's fun. Honestly, I like the away games. I like getting on the road, traveling a little bit. But it's also nice to play in front of people that we know, play for them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I'm looking here. 2 for 3 from 3, 3 for 4. With only 11 minutes of playing time. You finished with 8 points. Just talk about what your mentality is coming on the court. Hoping to make a big impact. With just the minutes that you're given. Just talk about what your mentality is, the mentality you have for the team.
Yeah, I've picked up the role of just kind of being a leader on and off the floor. So everything I do is just to win, really.
Yeah.
Everything is I'm trying to just make my teammates better and do whatever it takes to win for the coaches.
For sure. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, Itchy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And that is it for the Regent Royals Sports Network. We will be back in action in December after Thanksgiving break.
See you guys. Have a great night.
Have a great rest of your night.